Hey, my lovely globetrotters. Let me ask you something. Ever felt like your Tinder matches were as bland as a microwaved sandwich? Well, buckle up, because Vietnam isn't just here to spice up your palate with its foo. It might just revolutionize your dating game, too. Hey, it rhymes. Oh, and a quick confession. My last date in Vietnam, she taught me two things. How to properly slurp noodles, and, well, let's just say she was wildly impressed by my chopstick skills, if you know what I mean. Stick around, because this isn't your run-of-the-mill travel guide. Nope. We're diving deep into Vietnam's dating culture, its nightlife, best hotels to crash, budgeting tips, and yes, a few spicy rumors that might just blow your mind. I'm talking about a country where romantic traditions meet modern vibes, where women embody elegance and charm, and a simple cup of coffee could turn into your next unforgettable love story. Stick around, because this isn't your basic tourist guide. We're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of Vietnamese dating culture, their nightlife, spicy internet rumors, and everything you need to know to thrive in this exquisite land as a digital nomad or as an adventurer. And hey, we have something special in store for you later in the video, so don't go anywhere. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Vietnam isn't just your average holiday destination. It's a country dripping with history, culture, and yes, coffee. Here's a fun fact. Vietnam is the second largest coffee exporter in the world. That's right. Your Starbucks might owe its beans to this Southeast Asian gem. And while we're talking coffee, let me give you a quick pro tip. Skip the boring lattes and go straight for Café Suada, a Vietnamese iced coffee with condensed milk. It's sweet, it's bold, it's everything you didn't know you needed. And trust me, knowing your coffee will come in handy when you're impressing a local lady on a casual coffee date. Speaking of dates, let's unravel the mystery of Vietnamese women. They're elegant, confident, and deeply rooted in their culture. But don't think for a second that elegance equals passivity. These women know what they want and they value sincerity above all else. A cheesy pickup line like, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" get you laughed at, if not outright ghosted. Instead, take an interest in her culture, her language, her favorite dishes. Oh, and a pro tip. Learn a few phrases in Vietnamese. Just a simple xin chào, meaning hello, or cảm ơn, meaning thank you, can earn you some serious brownie points. And if you really want to impress, master "Bạn có muốn đi uống cà phê không?", which I hope I'm pronouncing it right, means, "Want to grab coffee?" Smooth, right? Try "Bạn đẹp quá", meaning "you're beautiful", or "Tôi thích bạn", meaning "I like you". Your effort won't go unnoticed. Trust me. Oh, and here's a little something you might not expect. Family plays a massive role in Vietnamese dating culture. If things start to get serious, chances are you'll be introduced to her parents. And this isn't your typical meet the parents moment. Here, you'll be judged on your manners, your respect, and yes, whether you know how to use chopsticks without dropping half your meal. So brush up on your table etiquette and maybe skip the dad jokes, at least until you're in the clear. Let's lighten things up a bit with a spicy rumor. Did you know you can actually rent a boyfriend or girlfriend in Vietnam? No, seriously, it's a thing. Whether you're looking to impress your parents at a wedding, fend off nosy aunties at a family dinner, or, to make your ex jealous, hire someone to play the role of your perfect partner. And before you get too excited, let's clear one thing up. This service is strictly professional. Sorry, no hanky-panky here. But hey, imagine the possibilities. Imagine someone paying you to look good on their arm. Damn, where do I sign up? If you're looking for date spots, Vietnam has you covered. Picture this. A sunset boat ride in Hoi An, surrounded by glowing lanterns and the gentle sound of water. Romantic, right? Or maybe you're more of an adrenaline junkie, into motorbike and zip through the misty mountains of Dalat. Not your vibe? No problem. Head to Ho Chi Minh City, where the nightlife pulses with energy, from rooftop bars to karaoke lounges. Still not enough? Then your next stop should be Hanoi. The capital city of Vietnam will serve you well with its exquisite restaurants and ancient Tran Quoc Pagoda. Oh, and don't forget the Hoan Kiem Lake, surrounded by greenery and small temples. If you are into classical music, Hanoi Grand Opera House will soothe your soul. Talking about music, karaoke is basically a national sport here. So be prepared to belt out your best or worst rendition of Livin' on a Prayer. Trust me, it's a bonding experience like no other. Let's not forget the food. Vietnam is a culinary paradise, and sharing a meal is a love language here. Take her to a street food stall and order bún cha, a dish so good it even impressed former US President Barack Obama. And don't skip dessert. Try che, a sweet soup made with coconut milk, jelly, and beans. It sounds odd, but one bite and you'll be hooked. Want to try another weird-ass dish? For the love of all that's holy, introducing the legendary egg coffee. Sounds weird, tastes heavenly. Pro tip, food is a great conversation starter. Ask her about her favorite dishes, and you'll not only learn about Vietnamese cuisine, but also earn points for being curious and considerate. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Prostitution. In Vietnam, it's illegal. Like many places, a gray market exists. Here's the bottom line. Respect the local laws and culture. If you're genuinely here for dating, focus on building meaningful connections. And while we're on the topic of staying safe, let's talk scams. From broken meter tricks to overpriced tours, Vietnam has its fair share of tourist traps. Stick to registered cabs or use apps like Grab, and always double-check prices before committing to anything. A little street smarts go a long way. All right, let's talk numbers. Vietnam is incredibly budget-friendly. A cozy dinner for two? $10 to $15 tops. Accommodation? Hostels start at $5 a night, and mid-range hotels go for $30 to $50. We'll talk about hotels in detail in a sec. If you ask about transportation, renting a scooter costs about $10 a day, and local buses are dirt cheap. You can live your best life here without blowing your savings. And honestly, isn't that what we all want? We know that it is important for you to gather as much information about hotels around the country as possible, so we've got you covered. If you're in Hanoi, embrace the old meets new vibe. For budget-conscious travelers, La Storia Ruby Hotel is a gem right in the old quarter. The rooms are soundproof, so you won't hear the moped symphony outside, or the moans next door. And yeah, breakfast is included. Thank the Foo gods. Rooms start around $45 per night, proving great stays don't have to break the bank. Want luxury? Try the Oriental Jade Hotel. The rooftop pool overlooks the city, and the interior design whispers elegant but approachable. It's steps away from Hanoi's cultural landmarks, and rates hover around $100 a night. Very posh without being snobby. If you're planning to stay in Ho Chi Minh City, in the bustling south, an affordable comfort shines at Hotel des Arts Saigon M Gallery. For artistic decor and a cool rooftop pool, you'll pay around $50 per night and feel way more expensive than you are. For the high rollers, the Reverie Saigon is Vietnam's boldest luxury hotel. Think opulent Italian interiors and a rooftop bar with skyline views. Expect to drop at least $300 per night here. But hey, it's a palace, not a hotel. In the charming ancient town of Hoi An, River Suites Hoi An offers a budget-friendly escape at $40 per night. You're right near the old town and the river, perfect for morning strolls. If you want to treat yourself, Hotel Royal Hoi An M Gallery offers a blend of Japanese Indo-Chinese luxury. Rooms are spacious, the rooftop pool is dreamy, and rates start at $120 per night. Bonus, it has the tallest rooftop bar in town. Cheers to that. Always compare prices on multiple platforms like Booking.com and Agoda. Check directly with the hotel too. Sometimes they'll throw in perks like free breakfast. Booking early helps secure deals, especially during Vietnam's high travel seasons, spring and autumn. Lastly, keep an eye out for last-minute discounts if you're feeling adventurous. And that's all about the hotels in Vietnam. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Now, let's just talk about living as a digital nomad in Vietnam. Vietnam is pretty chill about remote work for foreigners. If you're just here to work online for clients abroad, you can do so without worrying about a formal work visa or paying local taxes. This don't ask, don't tell vibe makes Vietnam a magnet for freelancers working on international gigs. Just stick to working on your laptop rather than setting up a physical storefront and you'll fly under the radar. Facebook groups like Vietnam Digital Nomad Community are goldmines for finding housing, gigs, and friends to explore Vietnam's iconic coffee culture. So pack your laptop, polish your LinkedIn profile, and prepare for an adventure. Now, before we wrap up, let's circle back to Vietnamese women. They're not just physically stunning, they're also deeply connected to their traditions and values. If you're lucky enough to date one, remember, sincerity, respect, and a dash of humor go a long way. Don't forget, Vietnam is a country of warriors. Even the mighty Americans couldn't defeat them. So be careful while dating a warrior's blood. Oh, and if she invites you to a family gathering, consider it a big deal. It means you're doing something right. So why Vietnam? It's a country that blends ancient traditions with modern charm, where every meal feels like a celebration, and where romance can bloom under a sky full of lanterns. If you're still watching, you've clearly got good taste. What do you like the most about Vietnam? Don't forget to comment down below. Show Vietnam some love by hitting like, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on travel, dating, and living your best life. Share this video with your buddies. They'll thank you when they're slurping noodles with their new Vietnamese crush. All right, my fellow adventurers, the world is waiting, and Vietnam is calling your name. Pack your bags, practice your karaoke, and get ready for the trip of a lifetime. But if you can't, don't worry. You virtually visited Vietnam with us today. Cheers to that. But if you're feeling steamy and didn't get what you've came for, I've got a mood changer for you guys. Get yourself a Vietnamese virtual assistant like Miko Lee, Katsuni, or Venus Sky, and she will surely serve you in your lonely times. Don't pass out, though. Until next time, keep chasing those unforgettable dates. Peace out.